Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the 7th anniversary poster that they did put out here, and we're going to kind of go over the new Pokemon that are in there, and then we're going to kind of take a look at their stats and see what kind of moves that they do have. We're just going to be looking at a few here, so let's see what we have. Now, I know the audio does not sound too great because I'm actually recording in a new spot in my apartment that doesn't have the sound film around me, so it's basically open in front of me, so the sound is just kind of not as condensed as it was before. But I do have a new microphone on the way, so look out for that. The one that I'm currently using, this little thing over here, I'm not plugging it in. It's not doing anything for me. It doesn't sound good. So it should be here from Amazon in a couple more days, so bear with me. We'll have great audio. Now we're looking good on the visual end as far as the background. Okay, so we'll have everything set up soon enough. But anyways, with that said, if you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And let's go ahead and hop into this. All right, now taking a look at this here, we're going to be seeing Hisuian Goodra. Okay, we got a few different generation Pokemon going on here, which we're not going to be going over everything. And then you do have your Diancie, which we're going to be getting those raids, I would assume, at GoFest. All right, but what we're going to focus on is going to be the Zygarde, Corviknight, and Naganadel. So I'm pretty excited for Naganadel being a dragon and poison typing. So we're looking at a Dragalge-esque type thing here. It is going to be an Ultra Beast, so keep that in mind. All right, and something to take note of here, if you do see these starters for Gen 9, what happened to the other generation starters? They're kind of just skipping those. I'll put up an image so you can see what I'm talking about, the Sword and Shield ones, but I don't get it. I don't understand. But anyways, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Then you're going to see a bunch of golden lures, okay? So promoting Goldingo and all that good stuff. But yeah, Mega Rayquaza is on the way. We already know things going to be an absolute beast. But with that said, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for these Pokemon that I want to kind of focus on here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and pull up those stats for Polypole. That's such a weird little name. All right, it's going to be a poison type, and it is actually going to evolve into the Naganadel. All right, so it's going to be a pure poison type. It's going to have a max combat power of 1854, attack 145, defense 133, and stamina 167. And it is going to be weak to ground and psychic. I mean, this is a pure poison type, so it's going to resist bug, fairy, fighting, grass, and poison. We're not going to go over the moves for that right now, but we'll go over the moves for Naganadel. Naganadel is going to be a poison and dragon type, and it is going to be sitting at a combat power of 3,587, attack 263, defense 159, and stamina 177. We're looking at one of the best poison type attackers in the game here if they do set it up right with its moves. Taking a look at its weaknesses, it's going to be weak to dragon, ground, ice, and psychic, resisting grass, bug, electric, fighting, fire, poison, and water. All right, we're going to go over Corviknight here as well. We'll look at the stats and at the moves for how do you say this thing? Naganadel's moves here in a minute. These are all still new to me. So taking a look at Corviknight's line here, we have the rookie little flying Pokemon. Okay, so very nice. It's going to be a 3-stage, well 2-stage technically because of the basic. You don't call that a stage. And then we're going to move on to its next evolution here, which could be viable for the Great League, seeing that it is going to be sitting at a combat power of 1542. I don't know, it depends on the moves that it does get. And it is going to be a pure flying type, so that's pretty rare. You don't see those too often. It's usually paired up with a stupid normal typing, which can come into good play for you a lot of the times, but when you're going up against a counter user, you're still taking a lot of damage. So that's going to be cool to see a pure flying type. Now, it is going to be evolving into something very awesome. If you're not aware, get ready. Let's go. But if you already know, obviously you do. This was hype before it was even released, and that is going to be a Skarmory-esque type as well. So we had a Dragalge-esque. Now we're going to see a Skarmory-esque with the flying and steel typing. Okay? It's going to have a max combat power of, funny enough, 2,777, and then attack 163, defense 192, and stamina at a pretty decent 221. It's going to be weak to electric and fire, resisting a whole hell of a lot. Bug, grass, poison, dragon, fairy, flying, ground, normal, psychic, steel. Corviknight is going to be the Ultra League Skarmory. Okay? Hopefully they hook it up with some good moves. Taking a look at Zygarde, this is going to be an interesting one on how they do release it, because Essentially, you do get, I do believe, smaller forms of it, and you combine them together to make the bigger ones. I think that's how it works. I honestly never really got into this, and I never really even looked up how it worked. It's going to be a dragon and ground. Zygarde's going to have a max attack of 3,855, but that is subject to change because it does have different evolutions. So it's got the little blob form, looks weird, like a jokey cartoon thing. And then it has that dog form, then this, and then it has like the Sword-on Transformer Power Ranger style thing at the end, right? And they're all called the same, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's going to be subject to change. Attack 203, defense 232, and stamina 239. It's going to be weak to Dragon, Fairy, Ice, resisting massively electric, and then fire, poison, and rock. All right. I do believe that's going to be it for the Pokemon we're looking at. So we can go ahead and take a look at the moves for Naganadel. All right, see, I'm remembering it. All right, I got it. Okay, let's go. All right, so taking a look at its moves here, we do have Acid, Air Cutter, Air Slash, Dragon Pulse. I'm going to skip the ones that are not even in the game or pointless. Fury Cutter, Fell Stinger, Charm. This damn thing has Charm, okay, folks? Venoshock, not in the game, could be. Venom Drench also potentially could, you know, introduce it with these moves. Poison Jab, and then, a couple others. Air Cutter, Dual Wing Beat, and Scale Shot. All right, these are new moves. I have no idea. Flying or Fly, Pin Missile, Hyper Beam, Giga Impact. Somebody just sent me a message. I got a little distracted there. Snore, Protect, Charm. We've already seen that. U-Turn. Okay, Shadow Claw. This thing is set up for success. Poison Sting, Venoshock again, Air Slash, and Breaking Freaking Swipe. Okay, folks, this thing is looking amazing, but it's not over yet. Freaking Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Fire Blast. I guess at least it's not really. Sludge Bomb, Outrage, Iron Tail, Heat Wave is the garbage move. Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance is not here yet. I feel like they're gonna make it like a charm move or something stupid. Poison Jab, there it is. There it freaking is. Dark Pulse, X Scissor, Dragon Pulse, Gunk Shot, Sludge Wave. This thing is set up with the best moves. Watch Niantic give it the most garbage moves. And then we have Throat Chop, which I find to be a funny name for a move. Throat Chop, and it's dark. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. So, yo, this thing's looking absolutely lit as far as the moves are concerned. So, yeah, looking pretty damn good. Now let's go ahead and go over... Who are we going to be going over next? What move? Oh, Corviknight. And I was feeling like it didn't look too great. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we got for Corviknight here. None of these moves. Finally, which one is going to be in the game? Drill Peck. No kidding. Wow, we have to go all the way down to Drill Peck at 34 there. Well, that's the level that learns it at. And then we do have Brave Bird. Okay, Steel Wing, which is getting stabbed from that. Rock Smash, Garbage, Sky Attack. That's a pretty good move. It would probably definitely want that for sure, as it's getting stabbed. It is a standard flying move that you just want in PvP. Aerial Ace, Metal Claw, Air Cutter. U-Turn's not in the game yet. We'll see what they do. Body Slam is a good move. I don't know how well it'd be on this thing, though. Body Press is flying. If it gets that, it could be interesting. Flash Cannon is a stab move, but not the best. Iron Head is probably what you're going to want over Flash Cannon for sure. And then we do have Heavy Slam, which is yet again another decent steel move, but Iron Head still is going to trump that. Giga Impact, Hurricane, Hyper Beam, Brave Bird. So Corviknight's not looking too juicy, to be honest. And then we have Steel Beam, which could be introduced as well as a sort of newer move that it can have. All right, so Corviknight, folks, unfortunately is not looking too great here as far as its attacks are concerned. So we'll see. I mean, it could still be good with what it's got going on there. We'll have to see. But there you have it. I just wanted to give you a rundown. Make sure you're prepared. As if, like, make sure you're prepared. Like, how are we going to prepare for these? Just when they come out, right? How I prepare is saving up rare candies so I can invest in them if I get a good one, and then make a video on it using them in Go Battle League or whatever. So whatever that asshole said in the interview about how we have too many candies in our bag that we don't even know what we're to do with them. Like, what kind of a douchebag thing to say was that? Seriously, just an asshole thing to say, because look at it like this. If you got a bag full of rare candies, say 1,400, that's how many XL candies? That's 14. That's only 14. Okay, it takes 100 rare candies to make one XL. that's not even a lot of freaking XL candies. So having 14 essentially is really nothing at the end of the day. It is really nothing. So him mocking us for wanting to hoard rare candies is really, really cringy. Especially, it's an aspect of the game that you should be hoarding. Like, literally, they have no idea what they're doing over there. And now they're resorting to, look, I don't even know if I should dig into this, but all I know is, again, don't go harass them on Twitter. But it's just, at this point, they're almost just asking for it, right? So, hey, people, you do what you got to do. I'm not endorsing it, but hey, the universe works itself out. Anyways, there you have it for the anniversary poster. Pretty cool. Don't know what's going on with the generation before 9 or after 9. I don't know why they don't want to introduce that, but who knows if they have a plan. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you can give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.